Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name's Martin, Belvoir Auto Spa. Normally I do car detailing videos, but I do IT professionally by trade, and I'm also a computer enthusiast. Got my own custom built computer. Anyways, I'm gonna do a unboxing and review and setup of these NZXT F120 RGB core fans. Now, I'm not new to NZXT. I have their Kraken X63, I believe, cooler. That was my first introduction to NZXT. I also used to have their H510 case. I took that case, gave it to my nephew, built in the computer. Now I've got an Asus TUF GT502. I was going to get the NZXT H9 Elite, but it was out of stock at the time. So somebody pointed me to the Asus case, and actually turned out I like that design a little bit better, for various reasons that I'll discuss. But I'm trying not to ramble on too much. So I've got the original F120 fans with the ring, and these are the F120 core. These were on sale when I got them, so I got 3 packs. So we've got 9 fans in here. And these, as you can see, it's an internal LED hub that illuminates the fan blades that are translucent instead of a ring light around it. I didn't get the F120 RGB Duo because they are pretty pricey, and honestly I like this look better than I like the ring look. But let me show you what I currently got on my computer. Alright, so currently I've got, that's an NZXT F120 fan up here. Up in the top, you can probably barely see it, there's an F140 fan there with the ring light. And then there's 2 of the older style fans that came with the cooler. Those have less LEDs and they're a little dim, so I'm going to be taking those out. And then I've got these Antec fans, and the Antec fans are nice. And if you're interested in any of this stuff, guys, I'll put a link in the descriptions. The Antec fans are nice, and if you like standard configuration, they're great. My problem is that NZXT's cam software for controlling fans is great. I've got an Asus board, and I have to use, alternatively, I have to use Asus Armory Crate or some other program. I don't like Armory Crate at all for controlling RGBs or fans. People introduced me to some other programs. I didn't really like them. NZXT makes it super easy. And I like how I can adjust the fans to the CPU temperature or the GPU temperature. So what I like to do is for the top, the exhaust, and the bottom intake, I like to adjust for GPU temperature. And then the intake fans I like to do for CPU temperature. In this case, you can put the radiator for the AIO is in the back. You can kind of see it through that fan right there. That's also another reason I got this case, because you can hide the radiator behind, which is nice. You don't have to. Some people like to put it in the top. But anyways, I'm going to be replacing these fans on the top, and these fans on the bottom. I'm going to keep that one back there. It looks nice, and it's a good fan. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's get over to the fans. Alright, so here we got the F120 RGB core fans. So I'm just going to open up one box, and we'll see what's inside. It is taped. Look, I even got an RGB knife. I'm just kidding, it's not RGB. Well, I guess it technically kind of is. I call it neochrome. I don't know, this is just what I use for cutting boxes open usually. If you want to take a look at the box anyways, if you want to pause it on the video. But yeah, I like NZXT. I like their software better than other companies' software. Their RGBs do use proprietary connections, but you know, I already have their cooler, so I've already got that going on with cam. I have to use cam for their cooler. And I really don't mind cam. I didn't like it that much at first, but anyways, we got the manual here. And if you buy the 3 packs, the 3 packs do come with additional hubs. I've already got a hub in there. I've also got a USB hub, but this is a fan hub. It's nice to have. Screws, silica pack. More screws. And that's it. We got the fans themselves. Alrighty. Now, this USB hub, or this fan hub, is you connect it through USB so it can communicate with the software, and then it's powered by SATA. And then these, one is for RGB and one is for fan. I believe this is for the fan. So you plug this, says RGB, RGB2, RGB3, and I guess these are just RGB hubs. Okay, so You can connect these to the motherboard, or you can daisy chain them into the NZXT fan controller. In the case, I'll show you one of those as well, and I'll link it below. But I mean, you know, they're nice looking fans. They look almost solid white, but they're slightly translucent, or opaque, I guess you would say. But they should transmit the light well. NZXT fans, they run nice and quiet and smooth. I've really never had any issues with them. I know if you get the F120 Duo, it's not a sticker on the back here. It's like kind of embossed into the plastic, but that's what you get with cheaper fans. So I got 9 fans. I got a lot of work to do on here. But I'm going to crack open the back of the case and just show you how it looks in there. Alright, so one reason I got this case is because instead of a thumb screw and then popping it out, literally to take these side panels off, there's a button back here. You just press the button and it comes out. That's that easy. It's just got these hinges that hook in the side. So then you've got this fan and radiator mount here. So I've got some of the older NZXT fans back here as well. I've had these for a while. This came with the H510 that I got. That's an Antec fan hub. We've got the NZXT fan hub. I can slide it out right here. This is a hub I bought separately. It is magnetic. This one you can connect your fans and your get some light on here. Yeah, this one you can connect your fans and your RGB to. So this didn't come with any daisy chain, but standard fan daisy chains should work. That's how I'm going to be connecting 3 in a series. You know, they're not fancy like the Lian Li where they snap together. I think Asus has something like that now too. But I'm going to basically be daisy chaining them and connecting them there. And yeah, and then I can get rid of this Antec fan hub, clear up a lot of space in here. And then down here, you can't see from this angle, but right there, that's the NZXT USB hub. So I've got one extra port on it that I can use here. But I think when I disconnect that, it's going to open up another port anyways. But I've got a lot of work to do. So, but yeah, this is where the radiator is mounted, by the way. This just comes out with 4 screws. You don't have to use this if you get this case. It's nice to have. I'm going to get these fans mounted in here. I'm going to do all the work off camera because I'm not some cinematic camera kind of person. I'm just not good at that stuff. But then I'll show you how the fans look when they're in, powered on, all that jazz. Alrighty, so I got them all connected, and I gotta say they do look nice. They are very quiet. My Antec fans that I had before had a bit of a light hum to them, but these things are like, it's eerily quiet in my room now that I don't have that machine hum. The top fans, I didn't get the RGB hub connected because I don't have enough USB 2.0 headers to connect to. And that's really my only gripe. Let me get this mounted back on the tripod. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it like this. But that's really my only gripe is that NZXT, they're giving you a 3-pack of fans. One, they don't give you daisy chains. Thankfully, I had some daisy chains that I could use to connect the fan headers. But having each one have to have its own RGB header with its own USB 2.0 connector, I mean, NZXT makes a case this size that can hold this amount of fans, and I don't know why they wouldn't just make a way to daisy chain the RGBs, because I don't mind if all 3 RGBs are the same. Obviously, that's what I set them to. So that's like my love-hate relationship with NZXT. I think they're a great company, high-quality components, everything's awesome, but their proprietary connectors for the RGB is really just what kills it for me. Let me change the profile to white though. I'll probably keep it on that for a while. But the software is really easy to use now. The NZXT still can't control RAM, so I'm going to have to change the RAM to white with a Armory crate, but I'll do that later. I still got a whole rat's nest of wires peeking out the back there, as you can see, so got a lot of work to do. But probably what I'll have to do, NZXT does make a RGB fan controller hub, so I'll probably have to get myself one of those. But yeah, I mean, the fans themselves are great, but they really should just out of the box include a way to, you know, have all this stuff set properly. And there's the rainbow effect. But the fans are great, so I'm happy with the fans. Just know that if you're ordering a bunch of them, you're going to want some other additional hubs, USB hubs, fan hub, RGB hub, whatever, all stuff like that. So keep that in mind. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're a normal subscriber of mine, just let me know what you thought about this video. If you like videos like this, I know I normally make detailing content, but as always, other than that, give a video a thumbs up. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Check out the links. I'll have links to the fans. I'll put the case on here and the other things I mentioned, just in case you were interested. Again, I didn't see a single review of these fans on here yet, but they are really nice. Just know you're getting into NZXT's ecosystem, so keep that in mind. But I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one.